Hello, Dr. Stephen Niedermeyer here again to give you some more holiday tips about how to be safe this Thanksgiving, going over how to safely carve a turkey. I've carved the turkey in my house for the last several years. Through trial and tribulation, I've kind of got a nice system together to keep you safe and have a nice presentation of your turkey at the end as well. A couple things to keep in mind: always have a first aid kit handy just in case you do have an accident. One of the big things with turkeys is they are very slippery and very greasy after they get cooked. So waiting until it cools down so you can handle your turkey, keeping it on a non-slick surface, a nice wooden cutting board. If your wooden cutting board's moving around, put a wet paper towel underneath the cutting board between the table and the cutting board. That will help stop the cutting board from sliding back and forth. But just make sure you have a sturdy turkey that you're working with so that way your hand's not slipping and your knife's not slipping. But congratulations, you've made it. You've made your turkey through the magic of television. We have a cooked turkey here. And so I typically like to start with the drumstick portion. Now the drumstick is the leg of the turkey. The turkey is already dead, so you don't have to murder the turkey when you're carving it. It's a very delicate process. Make sure that you do have your sharpened instruments. Dull knives are very not safe and they slip more easily than a sharp knife. And like I said, you don't have to be aggressive when you're cutting a turkey. Very smooth and steady pressure will get through your skin. And then you kind of lift the leg up and you find the leg joint right there. A lot of times it'll just kind of peel itself away. And then using the tip of the knife, you can get through that cartilage pretty easily. So you didn't take much at all. I like to keep the meat on the drum and put the drum kind of on the serving dish, but if you want, you can take the dark meat off of the drumstick, hold the tip of the drumstick, and kind of just slide the knife down the bone. That's the best way to get your meat off. But like I said, I kind of like to keep it just whole. Most people will take that if they like the drumstick. Same thing with the wing. This is the arm portion of the turkey. So you can either take the wing off, kind of like we did with the drum, bend it away from the turkey, you find the joint there, and you just slowly bring your knife through, nice and slow, keeping your hand out of the way. There we go. And then you have the arm drum, same thing. You pull it away, kind of feel that pop of the joint, get that knife kind of right there in the armpit, nice and slow, getting down to that joint. If you need to, bring it across a little bit more. Being gentle, the turkey's already dead. Sometimes the skin can be a little difficult to get through if that's the case. You can use a smaller knife. See how this turkey's sliding around on us? You can use a smaller knife to get through some of that skin. Keeping your hand out of the way, making sure you're not slipping. There you go. So after you get all the dark meat kind of set out on your serving dish, I like to then go to the breast. You can feel the breastbone right here in the center. I like to go just off the center. Again, keeping your hand stable and out of the way on the turkey, making sure it doesn't slip, and just nice and slow, steady, right down the rib cage. And then follow your cut line here. The breast does move away from you as you're cutting. Nice, slow, safe strokes. You don't want to spend your Thursday in the emergency department watching the Cowboys game in the waiting room. And then that breast should move away from the rest of the rib cage. Nice and easy. There we go. You will have a lot of extra. This is kind of what we use in my house for turkey sandwiches, either later in the day on Thursday or leftovers over the weekend. but that's how you kind of get the most of your meat off safely. Moving on to the thigh portion of the turkey, you've already removed your drum. Again, pulling the thigh away from the turkey, getting that knife nice and easy, nice and smooth through the skin, getting the rest of that dark meat off of there. You're going to run into the bone here, nice and easy. For those of you using electric carving knives, be careful. They can really jump off the bone. If you're not careful, so I like to use just a regular chef's knife. And you can see there's the joint there for the thigh. Now our urgent care is open the week of Thanksgiving. It's here at our Ira E Woods location. It's open until 6 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Unfortunately, we are not open on Thanksgiving or the day after. So if you do want to come in, if you have an injury over the holidays, those are our hours. And there you go. That's half of the turkey. Repeat for the other side. And you guys have a safe Thanksgiving.